Battlefield 1 is an amazing game, and if you're watching this video, it's probably to learn more about it, and more specifically about the game mode operations. Well, this video is your guide for the basics of what Battlefield 1 is, how it works, and more importantly, an in-depth description of what operations is and how it works. Battlefield 1 is an excellent multiplayer shooter that utilizes a multi-class system for its gameplay and progression. There are 4 classes being Assault, Medic, Support, and Sniper, each with their own unique set of weapons, gadgets, and perks that fit a certain playstyle. For example, Assault class has close quarters weapons such as shotguns and submachine guns, as well as a variety of anti-vehicle weapons to choose from for its gadgets. The only exception to this rule is that each class shares a certain common sidearm as well as melee weapons. As you rise through the ranks, leveling up your classes and your overall rank, you will get war bonds in which you can purchase different weapons, gadgets, and etc. for your classes. This also goes for the different vehicles in the game. For example, here I can choose from 5 different tanks, each with 3 or 4 variants, either completely changing the way the vehicle is used or simply swapping the weapons. This plane, for example, can do this, or this, as well as choosing your weapon for your pilot/driver. With this excellent customizable system and progression, the game also comes with a multitude of maps and modes, ranging from small to massive. But most importantly is my favorite option, Operations. Operations is a game mode in which you can choose to play in a variety of major World War I battles, spanning across 2 or 3 massive maps. It starts off with an introduction to why the battle is taking place and why it is so important.
The defeat of Russia in the east allowed Germany to concentrate its forces for one massive assault on the British sectors. The initial Hurricane bombardment was heard as far away as London. General Ludendorff then ordered his stormtroopers to attack the enemy trench lines.
Then it goes into a cutscene of the battlefield while a soldier from whatever side you're on talks about the thoughts and feelings of the men at the moments before the battle.
The most tremendous cannonade I've ever heard. Swept round us in a wide curve of red leaping flame, quite unending in either direction.
It's a whole new type of warfare, boys. Gotta be careful.
They're calling them stormtroopers. Jerry's best. Got orders to leave their trenches and charge right into us.
Come on, concentrate on your bayonet. Imagine it piercing the hearts of the Hun. Every last one of them.
The game then loads and you start off surrounded by your army, ready for war. As the soldiers yell and whistles blow, you run into a beautifully cinematic first charge with explosions everywhere, planes flying, tanks rolling, and people dying over the place. It looks and feels just like a real-life movie or battle. The objective of your team is to either attack or defend key points in a sector, either taking them or defending them depending on what team you're on. Your team losing all of these lives will result in the loss of 1 battalion, in which you'll come back with another, but this time with the aid of one of the behemoths, which are massive vehicles such as blimps, dreadnoughts, super tanks, or armored trains. The defending team must hold out to win. The match ending either with your team winning or losing will be a message from a general telling of what will now become of you and your nation and the rest of the war. While then zooming out, a narrator will tell you what happens in real life if history goes the way it's supposed to, and if it doesn't, will tell you theoretically what would happen after.
Our attacks failed. I know you fought hard, for you are Germany's elite. But without nourishment in your bellies and bullets in your rifles, victory was indeed a step too far.
In the 2 weeks since the start of Kaiserschlacht, the German army had suffered 250,000 casualties, including many of its elite stormtroopers, without achieving the decisive victory it needed. The Allies had also lost thousands of men, so were relying on the arriving US forces to conquer one last piece of hell.
I hope this video helped you out, and maybe even inspired a thought in you to buy this excellent masterpiece of a game. I can certainly promise it will never tire out, and is much more than your money's worth. Also remember to comment on this video telling me what I can do better for the next one, as I'm starting this out and would like to know if there's anything I can improve on in these videos to make it a better viewing experience for you.